what we're gonna do? The Fight Island, right? The Shansung. Is he there too, chilling?
Building downtown. Building downtown. Building downtown. Building downtown.
Well, in real life, UFC 251 went down.
Oh, that's why we're talking about the
Fight Island,
right?
Main event, Jorge Masvidal coming in on 6 days' notice, fighting against Kamaru Usman,
Yo,
UFC
that was the
welterweight
most
champion.
disappointing fucking fight of the evening.
All night long. Actually, maybe. But it still wasn't a shitty fight.
Hey, I'm not talking about all night long. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened in the fucking... You know what I mean? Maybe there was shitty fights before this because I wasn't paying like attention to the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I paid attention to title fights. Most like... I didn't watch this. Was saying I didn't pay attention that much to the Masvidal fight because
Yeah, you're not trying to be an expert right now either.
no, I'm
right?
just
This
saying
is-
in terms of entertaining and a good fight. You know what I mean? I don't need to be an expert to tell you when it was a good fight, right? And
Yeah.
motherfucker just got manhandled, man. And I don't think it would be a lot different if it was more than 6 days' notice. You know what I mean? And I like the guy. I was just
Yeah.
I said right away you shouldn't take a title fight 6 days before the fucking fight. You're not going out there to fight fucking. You know what I mean? Choir boy and shit. Like, obviously, this guy's good. You know who he is. Why the fuck would you think you're that good?
Okay, so I explained to you during the fights how Gilbert Burns tested positive for COVID, so he
I
was
understand
taken out.
all of that,
Yeah, but I'm just gonna ask you something here. Would you rather Masvidal steps in on 6 days' notice and at least is an opponent for Usman, or they just scrap the entire
before
fight?
the fight or after the fight? Do I know how the fight is gonna go down?
I'm saying before. So then
Before,
you wouldn't
so
even,
I
you
don't
wouldn't
know-
even- you
so
wouldn't
this
even
fight
get
wouldn't
that title
happen?
Fight. Yeah, you wouldn't even get that title
I'm telling you my
fight.
opinion. Before the fucking fight started, I told you this is dumb as shit.
But
I
would
told you right
rather?
up I'd rather it not happen because I like Masvidal, and now he just looks. I know obviously he got the paycheck because of the short notice, but that looked like a fucking. You know what I mean?
So in your opinion,
That looked like he was a training dummy.
his stock went down. Are you excited to see
I'm
him
not-
scrap again?
Yes, of course he was good, and he's gonna be good.
Okay, so
But-
for you, you're still a fan of him.
I don't know if I'm a fan, but I'll watch his fight for sure. You know what I mean? If I'm somewhere, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking wait for it and plan on it. But you know what I mean? If my buddy or some shit says there's UFC and this thing's going on and I'm fucking around and I'm free, I'll probably watch it. That's what I'm saying, right? But the fucking
What about Usman? Did you become a fan of him?
I don't want to see that again. No, that's another fucking.
You know, like the wrestling, the grappling.
It's not that. It's obviously it's a big part of fighting, and it's but the fucking just not that long. You know what I mean? And maybe he respected Masvidal enough to keep him down and just fucking not let him up, or maybe that's how he fights all the time. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I don't think. At least I don't remember seeing any of his fights.
Well, you watched his fight with Colby Covington,
Oh, that tells me a lot.
but
I'm not sure, bro. That's what I mean. If you tell me something, what happened? If
But
there's something
that-
spectacular that happened in that fight, I probably remember. But I don't fucking.
that fight.
Now I'm gonna remember Usman. You know what I mean? After this fight,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
that's
Like,
what I'm
are
trying to
you,
say. But the last fight with whoever you said, I don't remember it because I don't remember it. Because I know who Masvidal is, and I like him, and I've seen him just get fucking manhandled like a fucking rug doll. You know what I mean? So after that, I'm gonna know who Usman is. I don't know if I'm gonna watch his fights again. I might give it another chance, like if it's around again. You know what I mean? If it's like I'm like I said, if I've, you know what I mean? If I'm around it, I'll probably watch it. But if it's gonna be like that again, I'll probably just stare at my phone for the fight. Because, I mean, it's obviously fucking. That's what I mean. You gotta respect it and all that shit. But 10 minutes of ground time, and how many minutes is the fucking?
the clinch control stat: 10 minutes and whatever
and the fight is
seconds
25 minutes, right?
of clinch control, and Masvidal had 0.
Yeah.
Like, not
But
even a
obviously,
second.
Masvidal had got nothing at all across the board. The fucking, but I'm saying the 10 minutes of holding him down, the clinch control, right? The fight is 25, right? So
Yeah,
you gotta
5
take a few seconds for fucking walking around and all that shit, right? When they're sizing each other up. So that's gotta take up another fucking, I'd say about a good 7 minutes, maybe 5.
Like before the fight?
No, during the fight. If you take the whole fight, it's 25 minutes.
Oh, as they're feeling each other out, you mean?
Yeah, 10 minutes of
Okay.
it was him fucking controlling Masvidal, right?
In the clinch.
In the clinch. Then I'd say another good 5 minutes of them fucking around, feeling each other out and shit, right? So out of 25-minute fight, we got like 10 minutes of swinging. If that, maybe like not even that, bro. You know what I
Probably
mean?
not
And it
even
wasn't.
that. 7 or
And it
8
wasn't.
maybe.
It wasn't like it's not. I'm not saying they should stand there and just punch each other in the face until one of them falls. But 10 minutes of clinch control out of 25-minute fight, that means the whole fucking fight was under control of this guy, where nobody moved, and he was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously it's a good thing. It's a hard thing to do and all that bullshit. But I don't want to fucking watch that.
As a viewer, it's not something that is exciting to you. And I know you're not saying that fight sucked, because I know there's
and I mean, they're fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen his other fights, but this particular, I've seen it, but I don't remember it. This particular fight, it was. I mean, like I said, I respect it and all that shit, but it's not entertaining. Especially that they weren't really wrestling. Motherfucker was just holding them down.
What'd you think of the...
When people wrestle, you can see some entertaining moves or whatever. Oh, he got out of this, he got out of that. Masvidal he fucking Ninja Turtled out like once or twice in the 5 rounds?
Not completely, but...
But I'm saying, like, when he did something cool out of wrestling, he got out of it.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying, like, turtled up.
No. He, like, fucking spun out on his back or some shit a couple times there. Remember, he got out of the fucking thing. That was cool. But other than that, he was pinned down and he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've looked away quite a few times. Maybe something did happen. But every time I looked into it, it was just like, oh, is this shit still going on? Fuck.
I'm surprised Masvidal went 25 minutes.
Me too, actually. I thought he's going to get tired of all the fucking pressure and just...
Yeah, especially all that wrestling, all that grappling. That shit's fucking exhausting.
And I don't know if it's just the visuals or whatever the fuck, but the... Usman, is that the right name?
Usman.
Mm-hmm. Fucking... He looked a lot bigger. What I'm saying is, it's going to be fucking... Like, when shit like that lays on top of you, you know what I mean? For 10 minutes out of a fight.
Especially, yeah.
You know what I mean? I respect it. It's very fucking hard. Kudos to him that he lasted. And kudos to Usman for holding a guy like that down. Usman. But in terms of fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think,
it's
but
not your
again,
cup of tea.
I'm not a fucking expert or a fighter or professionally or anything, right? But for Usman, he should have let him off a few times and at least try to maybe like lend a shot or two in his face, maybe knock him out. Because Buddy's not ready, apparently, right? Apparently this means a lot that he's coming into after only 6 days' notice. Right?
It's a big deal. That's
okay.
Huge.
So if that's a big deal, then make it fucking colorful. Knock this motherfucker out. Let him up and fucking serve a few shots. Put him down again. Let him up. Serve a few shots.
That's taking a risk you don't need to take. It's like you were saying before. He doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. So you know what I mean. He shouldn't.
No,
be
but I'm saying because
that.
of 6 day thing, I think as an expert.
Kirill's expert opinion.
Yeah, I think he could have been a lot more colorful because you could tell that Masvidal's not keeping up. You know what I mean? Like he was choking and breathing heavy and he was constantly getting fucking thrown on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're feeling all of that happening to your opponent, I would have tried to knock him out. Fuck it.
But I'm sure he was trying.
To knock Usman trying to knock out Masvidal? I don't think so.
Oh.
There was, I mean, he's throwing shots, yes, but
Yeah,
there was no actual. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go in there. Like this guy's tired. He's choking. 6 days ready. I should be able to knock him out. Let's fuck. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. He was throwing punches because he had to throw punches.
Masvidal, though,
as soon as he could take him down, he took him down and pinned him down, and that's it. And he's a wrestler, so are all of his fights like that?
I don't want to say yes because his fight previous to this with Colby Covington.
Then UFC should set him up with wrestlers, bro. So it's gonna be some beautiful wrestling because this was shit.
Colby Covington is a wrestler,
but it's
right now. And then before the Covington fight, Usman, it was not nowhere near as exciting as this. Not as much volume as this. It was a lot of holding and positioning.
But also,
I was going to say, he's starting to develop more and more and let things go more and more, like with his hands, whether it be on the feet or on the ground. But it'd be...
That's what I also said in the beginning. So maybe he respected Masvidal enough not to let him fucking swing. So he pinned him down. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And at no point in this fight, Masvidal was not, fucking like stumbling around, rock so fucking bad.
But he was
where
choking.
Usman could open up. So if Usman started opening up, Masvidal could easily.
I think there was a couple of times where Masvidal was fucking like.
He definitely felt some shit.
Even after the first round, remember, after the first round was shitty for him. Very shitty.
I thought the first round was good for him.
For Masvidal?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I was
no. Sorry. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was holding his head after the first fucking round, bro. Anyways, but I was gonna say we're talking so much about the shittiest fight of the fucking belt fights. We should fucking give some attention to my Russians.
To your Russians?
You know what I'm saying?
Alexander
because those were fucking good fights.
Max Holloway? That shit.
You know
was
what?
Fucking awesome.
The evening went from a number 1 fight to number 2 fight to just shit. In my opinion.
I wouldn't say just shit.
I mean, as like I said, in terms of if you look into it as a martial arts, and in terms of that Masvidal survived and fucking Buddy's a great wrestler, yeah, those are all good things. But I'm here to watch some people get fucking fight. That wasn't a fight. The first two were a fight. You know what I mean? That shit looked like a fucking. That's what I mean. He was a training dummy. Yeah, he kicked here and there, but
Holloway and Volkanovski.
that was a swinging match.
That was a good fight.
You know what I'm saying? But the first one, Jesus.
Aldo and
Aldo is his name, right? Fuck
Jose
me.
Aldo and
His face blew up, bro.
I'm gonna let you say the winner's name.
Petr, what's his name?
Yan.
Petr Yan. Where is it?
Yeah.
Yan, yeah. Petr Yan. Petr Yan. It's like the I don't know. I'm not gonna get into this fucking Kings of Russia and everything, but yeah, it's a pretty fucking spread name. But it would be Peter, right? Anyways,
That fight was fucking.
he fucking
awesome.
yeah, man. He like you told me his base is boxing, right? And that was a belt fight too. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily his base, but he's
No, even the announcement said that fucking he comes from boxing. They said something about boxing when he was stepping into the ring, so and they were talking about him, right? But yeah, he's got beautiful hands on him, and Aldo's fucking tough, right?
Aldo's a fucking legend.
See, so that's what I mean. He did good,
Like, yeah.
but I don't know if that's because you told me he usually goes Peter. Well, let's call him Peter, so it's not fucking. You know what I mean? I don't want to say completely Russian, so it sounds weird, and I don't want to say.
We'll go with
fucked up.
Yan.
Let's go with Yen. Yeah,
Let's go with
so
Yen.
let's go with Yen. So fucking the last 2 rounds he went, or the last 2 rounds he went off, right?
Yeah,
Like crazy, right? And
Yep.
you're saying that's how he usually acts,
Mm.
right? I wonder if that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
No, usually he's violent right out of the fucking
That's
gate.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was just giving him respect, or he was told to stretch it, or I don't know.
I think it was
Because
a
knowing,
respect
knowing Russian corruption, it fucking could have went anyway. You know what I mean? If somebody's got some money into this shit, they're gonna say this kid's gonna torture him for 5 rounds. Watch, or it was said like fucking. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then they come to the coaches and all this shit, and I don't know.
No.
I'm just speaking of fucking. I'm just stretching it, right,
Next week on Krill's Conspiracy Corner.
bro? It's not a conspiracy; it's a fucking joke. But the fucking shit like
Yeah.
that happens a lot. So trust me. I mean, he's not paid to take a dive. He's paid to fucking stretch it. You know what I mean?
Yan, I expected Yan to come out a lot more aggressive,
But
lot
that's what
more
I mean. So
violent.
explain me this: if that's how he fights, why would he change it at a title fight? Is this his first title fight?
Yes.
Why the fuck would he change it then? Why would he change what works to fucking taking it easy and give Aldo more chances? Or maybe if he thought that Aldo's again, maybe he thought it's that good if he just starts fucking serving shots.
Yeah, Aldo is that good, and especially when.
But he Young never fought good
in-
guys. He must have,
he has,
but he went off the
hasn't.
same way.
He hasn't. I shouldn't say he hasn't fought an Aldo level. He hasn't fought an Aldo level. No, hell no. I'd say that.
Well, maybe that's what it is then. Maybe that's what it is.
but he's fought some
Because, bro,
some very good people,
It looked like a different person stepped in a ring fucking 4 and 5. You know what I mean?
and
Because they looked pretty even, and then shit just changed to fucking horrible for Aldo.
in the first round when Yan landed like 2 or 3 of like his big shots that connected and twisted Aldo's fucking head around, Aldo didn't step back. Like, you know what I mean? Like Aldo just kept coming at him, and that is
Fucking-
it's
that is solid bone right
it's
there.
discouraging, right? You're like fucking Jesus Christ! This shit knocks out everyone, and this guy he's still coming at me. Okay,
But you
fuck,
gotta.
and
he had to have watched the fights before of people hitting Aldo, and he's not. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Or
for
does
sure.
he think? You know what I mean? You can't think that you're the best puncher. Be fucking
Definitely.
right?
What else
So-
are you gonna think?
I
What
guess-
are you going to go into a fist fight thinking like,
No,
I'm
no,
not the
no.
best, but I'm kind of okay?
No. You still could be the best fighter and not have the strongest punch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm. But especially someone like Yan who does have huge power for that division.
But Aldo looks like he's got a fucking solid bone on his shoulders, though. You know what I mean? Like that looked like it would be hard to knock out.
All those
He got beat up bad, and he was still up. The second fight,
Holloway and Volkanovski.
yes,
The
Fucking-
rematch.
I was gonna say Tom Hanks. Fucking what's his name? The guy that looks like him. I think. Come on, tell me.
Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is what I'm saying. I was gonna make a joke, Tony Ferguson, and fucking, but I couldn't remember his name. Anyways, Holloway, that yeah. You were saying that it's a respect thing or whatever the fucking honor thing.
Yeah,
is,
they're
but
giving him that rematch.
I say it's a balls thing, bro. He's really fucking pushed. You know what I mean? Just like Masvidal taking a fucking fight. This motherfucker.
Gutsy.
Huh?
Yeah, it's gutsy.
It's fucking. I mean, him taking an instant rematch is not as stupid as what fucking Masvidal did tonight.
Something Masvidal did is stupid.
It's fucking retarded. But actually, the way it turned out, it might be good for him because if he went to the fight camp and all that shit, I really think there wouldn't be much difference. I mean, it would be different, but not by much.
So, in terms of numbers, before we start wrapping this up, like in
terms of numbers of what, punches?
Like pay-per-view numbers.
Oh.
No. And like people tuning in.
Punches like I was counting them and shit.
Do you think Masvidal's next fight will drop in numbers or go up?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm just asking you.
He just made himself look like a dummy for a paycheck because he went in there and it was a bad fight. He's a good fighter, and when I watched Masvidal fight, you know what I mean? Even when it was 3 seconds long when he fucking knocked Buddy out or whatever, half a second with a knee. You know what I mean? That's good. That was just that's a highlight of the night. It's still a highlight till this day. You know what I mean? It's a fucking moment, right? There was something that happened in that fight. In this fight, when I expect, you know what I mean? Like, I like certain people that when they fight and when they rep, whatever the fuck they do, right? They might not be the best, but when I look for them, I expect a certain thing. And if that changes, to me, it changes. I don't know about everybody. I don't fucking know how everybody else is going to react. He's still a good fighter. But he just did a very wrong move for a paycheck in terms of making himself look like a fucking dumbass. But at the same time, it might be good because if he went to that fucking training camp and went to that fucking ring, it wouldn't be much different, man. Not the way it fucking went down today.
And then he has no excuse.
That's what I'm saying. So right now, it might have worked out in his favor. But if they do a rematch and he gets ready, he's going to be the same. I don't even want to see a rematch of that.
Yeah, I'm not even saying a rematch. Just whoever he fights next.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it just to see what it goes like. And it's not about that, bro. What I'm saying is actually, that's what I'm saying. It worked out well for him because it was a short notice. So that we can blame a lot of shit on that, right? And not only blame, it is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
It is a big problem.
Plus flying from Miami to fucking Abu Dhabi, the weight cut, this, to that.
But
There's so
the
many
fucking thing is, dude, let me ask you now. Do you think he would have done a lot better if he would have went to the training camp?
No, not at all. I think the fight would have went similar to that when they were trying to make the fight before.
He would have spent even more time on the ground because he'd be even more fucking action, more action on the fucking feet.
And Usman would have been training for Masvidal. So he would have been preparing for Masvidal instead of Gilbert Burns. So I think that he would have...
Gilbert Burns is a wrestler, right?
He's jiu-jitsu guy, striker. But Gilbert Burns is one of those guys that's part of kind of that new age where he's an all-around MMA
maybe
fighter.
Usman was getting ready for mostly wrestling, and that's why it went down like that.
Oh, that's exactly... Yeah. Well...
But I mean, it doesn't... Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. If he wasn't getting ready for Masvidal, and that's what he did to him...
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to see a rematch of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying, right? So, even if Masvidal was preparing for Usman, full camp, I figured the fight, like if they were to fight, it would go similar to the way it did tonight. And it might be even worse because Usman would be preparing for Masvidal, which would shut him down even more.
That 10 minute would have fucking turned into 15.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, I mean, he wouldn't let him up at all.
Yeah, it would have smothered him.
If he respects his, you know what I mean? And he's got to respect his punch and all that shit, right? For sure, he would have fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking, I'm sure he took him down any chance he could here too, but I think he maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I see him being a lot more aggressive on the ground and just pinning him down for all he can. I think he could have done more than 10 minutes in this fight too. You know what I mean? So then, fuck. Oh my God, that shit would be boring. You know what I mean?
Being on the bottom of that shit.
Bro, he might have fucking just choked him out though. Usman might have, might have either submit him or choke him out or some shit. You know what I mean? Because, no, I don't. Fuck no. And Masvidal, everybody in his camp's got to say that too. It's not.
Yeah, and it's like
he might get in there. Oh shit, he might get in there and not get lucky enough or be skilled enough to keep Usman long enough away to fucking land that shot and fucking, you know what I mean, and finish it somehow. But if that shit keeps going, there's no way he's winning. Yeah, no fucking way. If fucking
Masvidal's timing would be better with a full camp. You know, there'd be a little more pop on his shots, but still.
What shots?
Still, no. But his
Where
punches,
are the shots?
his kicks, you know what I mean? There'd be a little more snap to them because he would be in a full camp. So, like, you got to give him that. But still,
okay, so
it would go the same.
The only way he would win after the camp is if that would be that fucking, if he would get enough, not get enough energy, but would use that energy at the right time and snap and just go. and knock him out.
That's what I'm saying.
That's about it, bro. Because
exactly,
if
right?
that fight goes on, he's not winning.
Exactly.
Not by the fucking shit
Yep.
she's in today.
His timing would have got a little better. It'd be a little more
So
popular.
round
shots,
after round,
but
if you
still
didn't knock
would've
him out
been-
in one, his percentage goes to 80,
Yep.
60.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's
it's
it.
like a level of the video game, Mortal Kombat.
And I don't give a fuck how long he trains his cardio and all that shit. Once motherfucker like that lays on you and keeps fucking, you know what I mean, just laying on you.
It's like your Mortal Kombat energy bar.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Going
You
down.
know what I mean? Even if he lets you out, you're not going to be knocking anybody out. You're going to be walking away to catch your fucking breath. You know what I mean? You're not even, it's, you know, you understand what I'm saying, right? It's fucking,
Yeah.
buddy, that's what I'm saying. It's like the fucking McGregor and fucking Mayweather fight. You know what I mean? If that shit would have went on, if that shit went on, there's no way McGregor's taking anything. You know what I mean? But if the first 3-4 rounds, if he lands that fucking shot, somehow he lucks it out,
Yep.
then he might have won.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the same shit. It looked like the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he might, you know what I mean? But a lot of fights are fucking, not luck, but that moment that you cut, you know what I mean? And then boom, and you knock them out. That could happen. But it happens a lot, right?
I get what you're saying. Where you can't call it luck, but it is
Okay, whatever
everything
the fuck.
lining up
I've
at.
had this
It's
discussion
everything
before.
lining up at once.
Anyways,
Right,
it is,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But whatever it is that shot that takes him down in fucking, you know what I mean? Like in the first few rounds,
Yeah.
that could have went down, yes. But that's what I mean. If he would have cut that explosive moment in the right time and the right fucking piece of the jaw,
Yep.
I can see that happening, yes. But I can't see that happening in fucking round 4 or 5.
No.
You know what I mean? So that's got to be the first couple rounds. So, because even if that moment happens in round 4 or 5, he's going to be so exhausted from being fucking pinned to the ground that I don't think it's going to be hard enough. Or something's going to be fucky about it because being pinned like that, bro, fuck.
Yeah, you're exhausted. You don't. You have nothing.
Imagine somebody pinning you down like that and actually holding you down. You're trying to get up, so you're done, bro. Round 4, 15 minutes in, get the fuck out of here. You ain't knocking shit out. But then again, they train, right? And they save up that energy for the one fucking...
The 3 title fights at the top of the card. Yan,
Yeah.
like we agreed we're going to call him, for my benefit. Are you interested in seeing his next fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I lost touch with UFC for a while there since fucking Rampage days and all that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now that I'm like watching it here and there sometimes, now that I know who he is and how he did there, fuck yeah, I'd be excited to see his fight. I'd be fucking more excited to see his fight than Masvidal's next fight.
That's great. Don't get ahead of yourself yet.
I'm just saying.
So Yan, you're in.
Yeah,
For his
sure,
next
and
fight.
not only because he's Russian. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If I go
I'm saying based on
performance tonight,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
You're in. Jose Aldo.
I'd actually make time to watch that one, not just because I'm around. I actually make time at fucking, you know what I mean?
Jose Aldo, the guy Yan fought. If he has another fight,
Yeah,
You in?
Not because I don't know. No, because I didn't see anything that interests me tonight. I'm like that. I'm horrible.
Fair.
You know what I mean? I'm not.
Volkanovski.
Honestly, I don't know. I'd watch it, but I'm not excited about it as the first guy.
Fair. Holloway, Max Holloway, Hawaiian Tony Ferguson.
Yeah,
As you call
I mean,
him.
he did good. Yeah,
But
I'd watch it. That's what.
after tonight's performance.
Yeah, he's
Are you
good.
excited
He's good.
to
yeah.
see his next
I'm not-
fight? Or if it's on,
Let's
you'll
put it
watch
this way: I'm
it.
less excited than the first guy, but I'm definitely more excited than the fucking Masvidal's fight. See, that's what I'm saying. It fucked it up
Okay.
for me completely.
So Usman,
No, I don't want to. I'd give it
You're
another
not
chance.
interested in his next fight?
If it's around and you know what I mean, like I said, if he's on the card and I'm watching the fucking card already, obviously I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna turn off, right?
But-
But if
but-
it goes down like that again, I'd be like, oh fuck this guy again.
and
Right,
what
and
about
it's
Masvidal? Are you interested to see his next fight?
He just went down to like regular fucking fighters to me. You know what I mean? Because
If you're not busy that night and you're around, you'll check
He
it
just-
out.
You know what I mean? Like just like I said, the first guy I would make time to watch that fight because I think he did incredible, especially according to the shit that Aldo's a legend. Right? They did last 2 rounds. Apparently that's how he fights, and he did what he knows how to do, and that worked fucking great. And if that's what he does to people, I want to see it again. Definitely. You know what I mean? The second fight, I'm fucking, that's what I mean. I would be interested to see the fights too, but the fucking first one was insane. The last 2 rounds changed everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's just fucking, what? This is what he does usually? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I want to see this again.
So the last thing,
That was fucking as impressive as Khabib to me for a second. You know what I mean? It's just like, whoa, this guy just fucking went off. And this is not a fucking, you know what I mean? This is not a McGregor with a big mouth. This is a fucking guy that's been around and fucking, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And we found like he's 33 or some shit like that, right?
Aldo?
Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be a man's prime, but if he's been through all this shit too, I don't know if that could be a factor. But
Aldo has a lot of
trauma,
a lot of miles on those fucking wheels. But
so that's what I'm saying. But
that's no excuse. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It's not like he's 40. We can't say that he fucking lost because he's too old.
But it's in fight years.
Bro, in fight, I don't know about. I'm not sure.
I'm not like
a men's prime is between 30 and 35. It's supposed to be. I'm not sure where I got this from, but I'm pretty sure it's solid information. A men's prime is between 30 and 35, and women's is a little later.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he's in his prime. But I understand that it's not fighting years, but he's not old in fighting years.
He was fighting monsters on a regular fucking basis, very, very active when he was.
You don't think Masvidal did if he comes to street fighting shit?
Oh, fuck, no.
No, you don't think so? You don't think it was that rough?
The killers Aldo was going against weren't what Masvidal was going against in his street fighting days.
But I mean, I'm talking about the amounts of hits in the fucking head you get, right? We're talking about that.
I'm not talking about hits in the head. I'm just talking about like the training, the fights, the fight camps, like the breaking down of your joints, your knees, your shoulders, your elbows.
Oh, I thought you were talking about getting hit in the head.
No, that's what I mean by like fight miles on your body. Like, right? It's not about an age thing.
He's still not. You know what I mean? His body is still recovering at this point.
Dude, go tell a fucking NFL football player it's 27. They're like, yo, man, your prime years are coming up. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, and I'm not saying I'm completely
not that
right.
you're wrong. It's just like.
So you think it's because he's fucking got that much fucking beaten out of him that's why he lost tonight?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's not a fucking excuse.
That's all I'm trying to say. We can't fucking blame his age or
hell
fucking...
no. Aldo looked fan-fucking-tastic.
Because that's what I mean. He was coming out...
Aldo looked like fucking prime.
He was coming out swinging, man. That's what I'm saying. He's not fucking...
Oh, yeah. There's nothing to... No, there's no excuse.
There was quite a few moments where I thought up to the round 4, where I thought the fucking Russian's going to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a few times where the fucking... The combinations of Russian.
Aldo looked fucking amazing tonight.
That's what I'm saying. And then so you can't blame anything. That was a good fight, and they came fucking with what they got, and Aldo got his ass kicked.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And if he's a legend and he got beat like that, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want to see this guy beat up some other people.
Yeah.
Definitely, like fuck. You know what I mean?
And especially after fucking Yan.
Too bad he's not heavier. If he was heavier and bigger with all that shit, you know what I mean?
That's what I think makes it even more amazing.
I mean, he's fast as fuck because he's not heavy.
That power, though, at that weight, that shit's fucking exciting to me.
I don't know. Aldo took quite a few, man, before he actually got dismembered.
Because he's Jose Aldo.
Oh, I don't know, man, because it's still... I don't know. I like my fucking... Like, what was Rampage in?
Light heavyweight and heavyweight.
I was going to say, he's got to be fucking something bigger, right? Like, I think the Rampage, the Iceman, what's his name? Chuck Liddell. Like, those... You know what I mean? They're slower, yes, but they're still not fucking slow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for their weight class, those guys, yeah, they're not slow.
I don't know. I just like, well, obviously bigger guys fighting is fucking. You know what I mean? Trained bigger guys. It's more not spectacular, but more. I don't know. I just like watching bigger fights. That's what I'm saying. I would love to fucking, but obviously he can't jump to the 180. But fucking, imagine that guy like the shit that he does at 180. Fuck me.
The first weight class that comes to mind. You say, this fight is for the championship of the world. What's the first weight class?
In my mind?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This fight is for
the UFC or for what are we talking about? UFC?
Anything. Fuck it. This fight is for the championship, right?
I like
heavyweight, right? Yes. That's...
Well, first of all, heavyweights made the most impact, well, at least in boxing.
Heavyweight. Heavyweight is fucking...
What was Muhammad? He was fucking heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Right? Fucking Holyfield, Tyson, all these motherfuckers that made his... That's what I mean. Mayweather popped out of fucking... It's just like, what? This motherfucker? But he's actually... Obviously, he's good, but...
Yeah, so like...
First of all, there's not going to be as many knockouts.
But you were saying, you know, like you like the
I like his style.
Fighters
I like his style, and I would like to I would love to see a guy like that, you know, fucking heavyweight, just fucking ground beef motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's why I like Rampage so much, because he likes swinging.
Yeah, Rampage was fun.
You know what I mean? It was an entertaining fight, no matter what. Chuck Liddell liked to fucking swing it out too.
Oh, Chuck Liddell's a fucking animal.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's one of my
I don't
favorites
fucking.
of all time.
It's my bad that I don't remember more names, but I was into UFC and I was watching fucking, you know what I mean, all the shit around those times, right?
Yeah.
And I knew quite a few guys, and you know what I mean, the stats and all that shit, but it's all gone now. The weed took it all. But the fucking, heavyweights are more fucking, they're more not spectacular. What's the word I'm looking for?
Spectacular.
Color. Is it more spectacular, more colorful, more, you know, more exciting? I find, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to watch Mayweather fucking bucks for 12 rounds and duck punches.
I get what you're saying.
Not that I want.
See, where someone like me, like I love that shit. I'm
not,
like,
yeah, no,
fuck,
it's
look at the defense. I get completely what you're saying.
It's
like,
cool.
it's
Actually,
not,
you know what? A boxing match for 12 rounds with Mayweather would be more entertaining than the shit that I've seen with Masvidal today.
No.
I think so.
No.
I think so. It was, to me, it was a very boring fight. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No way.
What the fuck?
I'm not saying any Mayweather fight. I'm just saying, like,
I guess 12 rounds is a long time.
No.
But if we take the same time, if we take 5 rounds of a decent Mayweather fight, I think it would be more entertaining than this shit was.
And that's what I'm saying. Not like, and Mayweather's had some boring fights, but it's because.
And also, this is boxing. We can't fucking compare, right? They can't fucking take people down and kick them, so the fucking the punches are limited, right?
Yeah. Mayweather's fucking.
I know.
He's amazing at what he does.
But he's boring at what he does, and this was more boring than him. Let's put it that way. That's what I think, anyways, right? I don't know shit. What the fuck did I say? Anyways.
So, back to as I was saying before, wrap this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
One more question. Fight Island, the way this shit was marketed, the way it was put out there, everything else, you as a casual fan, which are most of the people that purchase these UFC events, especially as they're stacked recently because of all the COVID shit. UFC Fight Island promoted for like 2 fucking months. People fucking thought it was going to be Mortal Kombat. They thought it was going to be nuts. They thought it was going to be on the beach. They thought this, that. What do you think?
It's nice because of what it was, not because of the fucking Fight Island. Because it's been around for so long, the Fight Island idea, that I was excited for the first 3 weeks maybe. And now it's just like it's a Fight Island. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then
right? If they would have started promoting it 3 weeks ago, maybe a month at the most, you know what I mean? It's fucking, in my fucking experienced and professional fucking marketing fucking opinion, the excitement would still be there. We would still be saying Shansong and all that shit, you know what I mean? Like, the hype would be there.
People were saying a lot of that shit, yeah.
The hype about the island died out. The hype about UFC will not die out because there's no other sports going on, first of all. The the UFC fans, even casual fans, are going to be on it now because there's nothing else around.
Yep.
Too, right? So the actual UFC part of it was fucking good, but the fucking promotion of the Fight Island, first of all, I don't fucking get the whole Fight Island idea. I might be fucking not getting the shit or just not understanding things, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. I don't think they have to build a whole island. I understand being in Abu Dhabi, but I'm sure they can have a fucking stadium or something or an arena of some sort. But anyways, fuck all of that. It was exciting for the first 3 weeks. At this point, I think it's just a waste of fucking money. That's why I wasn't excited about the fucking Fight Island. You know what I mean? At first, it was cool. Oh, they built an island, Shansong. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
You were real fucking excited at first.
And now it's just like, it was a fucking amazing UFC, but gives a fuck where it was. It could have been in Ohio.
And as far as
at this point,
like, you know, watching the fucking event, did you notice it? Did you notice any differences than any other fucking event? I mean, obviously the crowd's missing, but it's not like
that's what I was gonna say. That's the only fucking thing that I missed.
Yeah,
once.
right. But yeah, it's still
not missed that I've noticed that fucking there's no.
It's the cage with the commentators and the camera angles.
Bro, I'm telling you, at this point, it could have went down in the fucking basement of New York, and they could have told me that it's on Fight Island, and I would not give a fuck.
You actually said that during the
that's
broadcast.
what I'm saying. They could tell me today that it was a marketing stunt. There's no Fight Island, and I'd be like, who gives a fuck? Straight up, like, I don't know. I mean, it had to get there at some point where nobody gives a fuck. Oh yeah, there's a Fight Island, there's UFC on it. Oh, we're fucking cool. You know what I mean? We already know about it, but it shouldn't have got there for the first event. That's all I'm saying. Have a good night, motherfuckers.
Building downtown. Building downtown. Building downtown.